Okay, hello. Let me get stuff finished, or finish setting things up. We're going to start with the weekly pack today. I'm not sure whether we're going to be doing hard mode or some other, like, twist type thing. Yeah, Patat, Kaz, hello. Kaz, congrats on first, and Patat, go to bed. That is all. Dude, I forgot what I was doing. I have the stream ping ready. It's lazy, but it's done. Okay, so yeah, this is the weekly pack. I'm sure there's some, like, niche thing we could do with this, but if I said max 2 only or something, I still think this guy is going to be a bit too dominant. But, like, maybe if it was more limited, so it had to be full houses only, so you still had to find multiple copies. We could try full house, maybe. I don't know, we have a full few minutes to think. Let's see what else. Want to do bees and wasps only today. Belugas only, and that does include sturgeon and the whale. I want to try a speedy blitz lobby again, so I don't know whether I'm going to have lower HP or just a fast turn timer, but yeah, like a mice only blitz. Sounds good to me. Xanax, good morning. Hello, hello. Yeah, let's queue this up then. I think we try full house teams then. So you have to have 3 slots with the same pet in and 2 slots with the same pet. Entire groupings can be empty, but yeah. We'll give that a go. So don't need that. I'm gonna put this to 75. We've been using 80 a lot recently, but I also haven't been able to run as many lobbies during the stream, so we'll see if we can squeeze another one in like this. And let's call it house. Okay. Full house teams only. So again, this is like the poker hand. So you have to have a triple and a pair. I need to finish changing titles. There it is. Nice. Yo, Toto and missing a toenail. Is that a reference to something? What does that mean? Oh, it's hand sanitizer saying yo-yo. I see. Hand sanitizer, welcome. CQ, hello. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Anne, happy Wednesday. Think you've burned yourself out this weekly. I've still only played like 5 runs. I think I lost the first run and then I've had 4 wins after that. I've not been proud of them. I did not play very well. But they did win. You're shocked so many people like the weekly. I kind of hated it. I kind of know what you mean. I don't know. I've kind of got a thing against Leech. I think it'd be fine if it was just a late tier thing, but the fact that you can get Leech and use it with all sorts of early tier stuff, and yeah, then pivot into Triceratops at the end for like any kind of build. I feel like if you're not doing that, then you're just, you know, choosing to play on hard mode. But overall, there are other fun builds. Like, I'm always a big fan of Lynx. It's like Lynx, Parrot, Cyclops. Very good. Surprised you haven't burnt yourself out of the game, considering how long you've spent trying to get the Cuckoo Chick. I actually completely agree. I'm pretty certain I've said it before, but I wouldn't. I can't even bring myself to try once, you know? So yeah. I really do hope you get it, though. You're one of the few who have got the name precisely right. Cool. Now if only I could remember how I said it the first time. The sniper build was sick though. It was pretty good, yeah. I think that's definitely going to be my favorite build this week. Whether or not it's going to be viable in this lobby, I have no clue. But yeah, that's why Lynx is probably my go-to favorite pet. It might not be the best, but it's fun. So the 2 videos you posted are basically the only games you played? Yep. Like I said, I died the first time, and then I played 2 more, made a video after that. And then yesterday, I recorded 2 runs, and that was also a video. But I don't know, I hate it. I can't focus when I'm playing, or rather when I'm talking. And yeah, having to rewatch it, and it's like, there were so many opportunities for me to buy, like, the cake thing for Yak, or save the Yak in other ways. I was just really tunnel visioned on trying to find an additional Yak to stack on top, because then I didn't need the other things, and we could go to pit bread at the end. I don't know. It's fine. As long as I win, that means no one can complain. Alright, anyway, we're going to get started soon. I will go over the rules quickly, and again, when we actually get into it. So, Full House, this is based on the poker hand. So what you have to do is find a double, like a pair of pets, the same pet, and a triple, so 3 of the same pets. You are allowed either of those groups, or both of them, to be completely empty. But you can't have empty spaces within one of those, you know, pairs or triples. It has to be 3 of your things are the same, and the other 2 things are the same. Yeah, like Patat has. Triple spider, double camel. If there's a... That's a camel, right? It's probably a camel. Have you got Tapir level 3 and small one? Tapir I do. I definitely don't have small one. I didn't think about that as synergy this week, though. Yeah, like, in my mind, what I really want for a small one achievement is to find, like, small one, mushroom, and maybe seagull in the same pack. You know, with hurt synergy, preferably. Do they have to be grouped or just 3 and 2? Just 3 and 2. So you can position them however you want, but yeah, has to be 3 of the same thing and 2 of the same thing at all times when you go into the fights. How would sloth work here? As always, it's the exception slash wildcard. So if you do find a sloth, that can be part of either the pair or the triple. In any way you want it to be. So, you know, let's say you have a full team and one of the things is a sloth. You can have like sloth, another random thing, and then a triple, or a sloth and 2 pairs, basically. That makes sense. I'm glad it does. I'm probably going to fumble the explanation in the game, even worse. Yeah, as long as most of you get it, I'm sure it's fine. You can also not run, like, double 1 or triple 1. Yes. This is the thing. It is a really simple idea, but I feel like if you haven't played this before, you're not really going to understand until you've seen, like, what builds people are using. But yeah, to start, you can't do anything until you at least find a pair. So please no, like, 3 different things or 2 different things and nothing else. It needs to be 2 or 3 of the same. Also, it is very hot in my room. 1 second. I've been wearing a really thick hoodie all day. Okay. 1 second. Yeah, we'll start in a minute, I think. I've been live for 10 minutes already? What? Yeah, we'll say a minute, but we need to get started. Nah, go away, bots. Why? Go. I don't know what changed. I feel like I complained about, well, not complained, but, you know, gloated about not having to deal with Twitch bots like a month ago. And then since then, they've been showing up like every other stream. You were on that? I was too speedy. Appreciate it, though. If that had happened during, like, you know, a speedy lobby, I would not have seen it for 5 minutes, or maybe not at all. How you doing? Headache, usually I say, what's up, Suna? What? Oh no, I see. Sorry about your headache. Okay, I think. Actually slept well last night. Always pretty cool. It's okay you reported it. That account will be nuked in about 2 minutes. Does that happen? I've always just banned them because I don't think I can report from my OBS. Oh god, I opened something, but it's off screen, so I can't close it. I can drag it, okay. See, Mummy, hello? First time catching stream, been loving the vids, cool. Assuming you're joining, then hope you enjoy the lobbies. We are going to be starting very soon, by the way. I said I'd start probably like a minute ago. Yeah, we're at 12 minutes in now. Okay, so we are going to get started. Again, this is full house teams, so you need 3 of the same thing and 2 of the same thing at all times. Either of those groups can be completely empty, but you can't have empty spaces within the triple or the double. That is all. Let's go. Good luck. Okay, everybody, welcome. We're in the weekly pack, and we're doing full house teams only, so like the poker hand, you have to have a triple and a pair at all times. So that means to actually get something down, you need to have at least 2 of the same thing. So like, this could be my pair, and the other 3 spaces are the triple. I would not then allowed to play this or anything. I've already gone over how a sloth works, and I can't do that now, but all food is allowed, and they are allowed different equipment on them. I could freeze these and hope to find another possum, but there we go. I'm just gonna buy more of this. Yeah, okay. The rich breaks. And if it needs to be said, you are allowed 5 of a kind. Your pair and triple can just be the same pet if you would like. So yeah, we're just gonna run that this turn, I guess. And level ups actually aren't that helpful, because I can't play a single pet, ever. Unless it's a sloth. But I mean, I probably want to get this anyway. It's going to be hard to find another double. This at least makes me a lot stronger. But yeah, so if you do find a sloth, that is a wild card, so that can be a part of your triple or your pair. Just checking how this is. So yeah, like Wanderia, you can't have a Firefly. Like, you need to have a full set of 3 and a full set of 2 at all times. So if you have empty spaces, that is the group. You know, you can't run a random third thing. Yeah, Rettle, same to you. Definitely not just a single goose. But I think those are the only issues. Alright, if I stack things together, I'd have to stack it down to 3. And again, there's not really anything I can do with future things. Like, maybe if there were pills, I could get 2 rams out of you, but otherwise it's just cycling Griffin, so... yeah, we'll stack 1 and just roll a bunch, I think. Or we keep buying, because that means I could stack for multiple things in the future. You know, stack that in the future, stack both of those, then we can maybe see 2 tier 4s. And if we find 2 of the same tier 4, then we can run that plus our triple geese. Might be fine. As for lime, I don't know. These don't feel very big. But I'm not really looking for much else. I'm going to buy it. Alright, start a battle, remove 1 attack from the first enemy. That does kind of cascade into, you know, the other things if the first thing ever has 1 attack. So that's more helpful. And take 1 less damage from like every source, but if it's going to do damage, it does at least 1. Oh yeah. Okay. Is 5 of a kind allowed? No, you need a triple of all the same thing and a pair of all the same thing. Either of those 2 groups can be empty, but yeah, triple the same, pair the same. I'm definitely waiting before I stack stuff in, but am I just rolling for equipment then? It'd be kind of nice to stack another one of those in, cycle a, whatever it is, a Lima, and then end on another one. Right, Cupcake. I really don't have much else to do this turn. Let's just try and hurt someone else. Another Cupcake. No, we'll leave this one. I'm assuming this is strong enough already. Lobbies. We definitely double stacking. I don't think I need another one. That's a pair. It's not a pair I care about, but it's there. Amswip still cheating. I'm not going to have a... Hold on. They are still cheating. What is that? They're running a 1 squad. Is positioning important? No, you can have any positioning. Like, it's obviously easier to tell if you have a triple and a pair if they're, you know, all together, but you can interspace them if you want, so... If you do something like that, that's completely fine. Anyway, I'm taking a risk with stacking stuff in, and I'm hoping to see 2 of the same tier 4. We did not. I know it wasn't that lightly, but I wanted to play something. Okay, well, I'm not holding on to these because I'm not going to be able to play them. Cycling a Lima is a maybe, but honestly, I think I just roll until I find 2, you know, a pair of the same tier 3, if we can. Tuna could be worse. It's pretty decent with Goose. Obviously can't trigger it with Leech, but... You know, fine. Cheap is fine as well. That's a pair. I'm just going to take it. Alright. Alright, so triple Goose, double Hercules Beetle. We're back to full house. Oh, we were even with the empty space. The double empty space, sorry. I had a couple of games like that this week, dead at turn 6, so it's quite depressing. Yeah, it doesn't sound great. Link's Parrot Team inbound. I wish! Like, that's my favorite build, but I'd have to find so many copies. I do have a lot of HP, and actually having Hercules Beetles, that's nice for pivots. I might just buy cherries. I'm not pivoting again this turn. Let's just put stuff down a little bit. I'm gonna do you. I maybe should have put both on the Hercules Beetles, but... Yeah, didn't think. It'd be nice if I could get these leveled up and then sell those for a higher tier thing. It'd be really cool if I could get, like, this happening. But yeah, we'll just leave it. Not touching the tuna. It's the build I was maybe going for. Again, Retor, you can't have 4 and a 1. You need 3 of the same thing and 2 of the same thing. You need to think of your team as in, like, 2 separate groups. Have you ever played actual poker? I have not. I don't think I played any proper card games. Like, I played, like, Snap. You know? I played those kinds of things, not actual stuff. Can anyone join these lobbies? Yes. If you follow the rules. It's a pair I don't care about. No. Parrots. I mean, it works with links, but by itself, or especially with these things, that's not very good. The color freeze Ambrosia, I wouldn't mind finding pairs either, but yeah, I'm hoping to see something better on the left side. Yes, okay. We do that. I will be stacking another one in, but I might wait for tier 6. There's definitely a few different things you can do back here. Like, these two pair very well together. Like, there's definitely something within these three. I don't have to only do stuff from those tiers, but yeah. Nice. Ugh. I don't know what to put these now. I am thinking this. I really want to get rid of the geese sooner, so maybe I actually sell this for money right now and play a third Hercules beetle. I'm just gonna do that. Do that. Hold on to the pair, but let's roll a bit more. Lynx would be fun. It's still very difficult, though. I have to find at least 2 of them, and it's a little bit late. I just don't know what I'd pick up from tier 5. And if I try and get like a double tier 6 combo again and it misses, then I'm just screwed. I think we maybe freeze that then. Oh, baby. Okay, we're doing Lynx. I don't know what my other thing is, but we're definitely doing Lynx. So yeah, triple Hercules beetle, double goose. Next time we sell the geese. Maybe stack in a thing and run triple Lynx, I'm not sure. And first loss, fair enough. Alright, geese, you did great, but yeah, your time's up. That's definitely happening. I just don't know whether to do one of these, you know? Stack that in there. Because even if I see tier 6, what am I hoping to get? I can't use anything, so it would have to be, like, oyster. It's stronger anyway. I don't know, I'm gonna level you. Alright, boxfish and whatever that guy is. Could be crazy good, but really doubt it's going to do anything with a Lynx team. I could try and get parrots down as well, but honestly, it's probably better to look for Cyclops to get XP on the things I already have. On top of that, just finding XP would be very appreciated. Start the battle, deal damage to a random enemy equal to the sum of all friendly levels, so 3 6 damage snipes. These are charging up quite nicely as well, or not. You were the fresher one. Whoops. Surprised he didn't freeze parrots. I mean, a full pivot probably would have killed me and or never happened. Yeah, like if I was trying to freeze like a full team of Lynx and Parrot, I'd have to have all of that ready in the shop at the same time. Like, I don't think that would have been crazy good for me. Yeah, we're gonna leave these. I will buy those as they pop up. Or at least one before I try and use you. Yeah, just ignore it. I do see double woodpecker. I don't care about double woodpecker. I just need to pray we can get something ready kind of soon. Like, we just need to find another Cyclops, then we can sell the Hercules beetles, have, like, a decent amount of attack on these. I know they've cheated at least 2 turns, but it's kind of cool seeing a full Stork team. What is this? Mink and Parrot Squad? Okay. Not dead. Come on, show me another Cyclops. That is very good, but I might just put it in here. If I put it there before I buy the Cyclops, then I can't actually use the Cyclops the way I want. So yeah, I think we do that. Buying a stake. There are a handful of things that it might help against. Oh, duck. They're almost dead, but they have a Link squad. I'm going to buy it. Okay. Come on, though. Just one more Cyclops, please. Give me a reason to do this. Also, maybe I'm fine having one of these be significantly worse than the other, because, I mean, some of it's going to get wasted on this Hercules beetle anyway. Yeah. Looking forward to the pivots. Josh is cheating again. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, but that's like the third or fourth time that's happened. I have explained it over and over again. I'm just, yeah, done with that, I think. Oh, wowie. Probably would have lost anyway, but was hoping for a bit more value out of that stake. Can't really use Sepnir with these. Not a pair I care about. I could freeze Oyster for the pivots. Or I could kind of pivot now. It's not like these are doing that much on the team. I might be better off just having a bunch of attack down. Then I could like buy an orange, but let's not. Oh, come on. I don't know what to do. We're on 2 HP. I think I might die if I get too greedy. Okay, so get another snipe out. Send again. And maybe next turn I just have to go all in. Like, I sell these and buy this to, I don't know, try and find another one. At the very least, use it for like 1 XP that turn, and then sell it again if I don't find a second. You've just pivoted away from Fireflies. Will that be the end of you? I can't remember which team you had. I feel like I've been facing this kind of comp like all game. Yay, not dead. I don't know what to do. I want to play Cyclops. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna greed on this one. Like, we didn't lose again. Brosia, there are better things. Anyone parrots once I'm done with Cyclopses would be kind of cool. But yeah, I think next turn I can sell these. I'll buy Cyclops, stack it into one of those two, and then, yeah, sell Cyclops again if I have to. And then we can be on the lookout for a, you know, a longer term second thing, so probably parrots. I doubt I'm going to get much value out of most other things. Yeah, team isn't looking too bad, to be honest. Yeah, 4 7 damage snipes. Oh, good first thing, maybe? Yep. Still lose. Alright. Let's get rid of them then. Sell, give friends +1 attack for every battle this is fought in, evenly spread. So we do get most of it onto the lynxes, which is nice. And then we sell this one, which is even more. So like, what is that? 6 attack to everything? Something like that. I'm gonna do this for now, but yeah, we really want to find another Cyclops. Rip. Okay. So we stack that in, we got some value. I actually can spend another roll looking for Cyclops. Nope, alright. So you're out. And we're done with Cyclops, I think. We can maybe cycle another one if we find that and chocolate at the same time. But otherwise, this is what we wanted. Okay, double parrot. So we have triple lynx, empty pair. This turn is going to hurt. I'm really hoping I'm not dead, but if we do survive it, then we'll be pretty strong next turn. Yes! Not dead. Okay. Hold on. Ta-da, double oyster. Alright. Orange. I need XP more, but you're the only level I might be able to get this turn. I think we want orange. Okay, honeydew melon, also probably pretty good. Yeah, like, it's probably the best equipment I can get on a bunch of pretty small things. And, like, you have good attack. You're just very fragile, so that's probably what I want down. Stagger the parrots just in case they don't chain properly. Yeah, send. So, what, we're at 7 damage snipes? It's not bad. The Mink team is going strong. Please. We're top 4. Please. Please let it happen. This is happening. I don't know whether to buy this immediately or see if we can get a bit lucky. You know, to use a Cyclops. But I wouldn't be able to do that and then end on a parrot on the same turn anyway. So yeah, might as well buy it. Buy orange again. Cool. Very good. Okay. So yeah, that's another level next turn. So same deal, 7 damage snipes, but we do have better equipment this time. And I can position slightly better, maybe. I'm going to say slightly better. And that's the scary team. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, so they hadn't scaled up that badly, but the snipes coming in from the mana was kind of my weakness. But, oh well, made it pretty far in, and I had a cool team. It's not too bad, so GG's. Good game, everybody. That team is going to get nasty. Yep. I mean, it also depends what they face. I can't remember what the other teams were, but... You know, if they faced a similar team to mine, there's always the chance that they only get, like, one of the buff things every turn. You must go for, like, an hour. You'll catch the end of the stream. No worries. Do what you have to do. Was a really cool team, though. It is my favorite. If I have to die with a comp, then... yeah. Lynx Parrot spam. Pretty happy for that to be it. Okay, let's see. So, I think next on the list is maybe... I pulled in some other things. I have like a list in a notepad file, and then I pulled up some other things that I didn't put in there. But yeah, I do have Mana versus Trumpets. I do think we do Bees versus Wasps next. But some other things for today, maybe starter battle pets only. A mice, like speedy Blitz type lobby, Belugas only. And maybe same equipment. Hold on. So, I think we probably want Yoyo just to enforce this one. I'm so surprised this always forgets. Okay, so legal pets, we want... Oh no, I can't really do it, because I can't select B. Oh, never mind. Just a second, guys. Do we need anything else for this? Do we want... I don't know whether we want the mirror for this. Like, it kind of helps. On, see you later, Mashy Man. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the game. Can you invert the toy? Kind of. Like, well, you can invert it, but then I'd have to actively select, like, everything except for those, and then you're still, like, able to play the other things that I don't want to do. We're just gonna send it. Hold on. Bees with a Z. A Z, sorry. Oh no. 3 E's. There we go. B with 3 E's. Z. I've been slipping on that so much recently. I don't even know what it is. You've been trying to get Lynx Parrot spam in the weekly like you did. Oh, to get your boxfish sticker. That might not be a bad combo. But yeah, for a Lynx Parrot spam, you kind of want to spend all of your time looking for XP specifically for your Lynxes and Parrots. So that might be kind of tough compared to, you know, the more passive others, like, scaling builds you can do. Whether that's mana or, you know, leech stuff. He's got the Bees lobby name? I have no idea. Blood sniping my stuff. Bees only? It's bees and wasps only. So there are 5 things you're allowed to use. There's Bombas style Bombi tier 1. There's like the regular honeybee looking thing. So obviously you give something honey, pill that, you get the bee permanently. You can't run random stuff with honey. It would have to have like be a bee thing itself. Then what? There's Queen Bee at tier 3, there's Wasp at tier 3, and there's Tarantula Hawk at tier 5. So those are your bees and wasps. Mr. Chili, happy Wednesday. Welcome. Happy Wednesday. Yeah, same to you. You remember this lobby then? We have done it a few times, yeah. It's been a while though, and I can't remember whether I've ever won it or not. I know I've come close. Insomnia, take me, I'm joining this lobby. You can't stay up this late. I can't remember what time it would be for you. Like 5:30 or something. This is 6:30, oh my god. I think you got 3rd or 4th once. Queen Bee kind of falls off hard and late. See, I remember dying because of that, but it wasn't... I feel like it didn't even fall off hard. Like, it was a really gradual thing, and it only didn't feel worth it once I started going against, like, you know, one of the last 2 or 3 people and someone wasn't actively using it. It's like, in the early game, it's really strong, especially if you do try to, you know, make it as good as it can be. Ensure you always trigger before your opponent and, yeah, snipe theirs. Excuse me, it's 1:37 a.m. My mistake. They're both pretty bad, to be honest. But one of them is 5 hours worse than the other one. Jobjection, hello. Yeah, we should probably get this started soon. Alright, let's say 20, 30 seconds or so. Get into this one. Swam and didn't drown. Did you drown someone else? You're quite buoyant, so you don't spend much energy staying afloat. I'm kind of jealous of that. I haven't been swimming for a long time, but I feel like I always struggled with the, you know, just lay on your back and float thing. I think I'm like built to sink. That doesn't make me feel safe. Have a solid 10 hours in the game, you're winning this 100%. I'd love to see it. You know you got chunky again? Just have to get fat. I see. Well, it's fine. I just won't go swimming. And then it doesn't matter, right? Is there any case where it matters? Okay, we're starting. So remember guys, only Bomba Star Bombi and the Honeybee thing at tier 1. Those are the first things you're going to be able to get. That is all. Good luck. Let's go. Okay, everybody, welcome. We're doing bees and wasps only, so in this one you can only use Bomba Star Bombi, the bee that you get by pilling something with honey, Queen Bee, Wasp, and Tarantula Hawk. So those are your 5 potential things. All food is allowed, anything goes to the shot phase. You are also allowed a sloth if you find that. Hello, Bombs. And that's a pill. But do I look for regular bee, or do I just try and find this? Because this is very expensive. Yeah, let's get more of this. Alright, 2 enemy attacks, deal 1 damage to the first enemy, works twice per battle. With the gooey husbands. That's almost bee related. No. Oh, Greek computers. They may be kind of computery. Okay, I'm holding on to apple, but let's roll, because I at least want one combination. Yep. So then we can maybe find one of these next turn. I might keep rolling, because, again, more of these is always better than doing that. Oh, awesome. Alright. So yeah, now we have a lot of these. We actually might get some significant damage out. We did get some bees. Nice. Okay. Or grow boobs, those are buoyant. I don't know if that's in my control. How are you gonna swim to the US though? That's a good question. It seemed so doable until I found out that I don't float. Yay! More bees. African penguin, actually pretty good. But that's only if I don't stack them all in right now. Maybe I can stack some of them in and, you know, if you find a wasp or something, then it's actually still pretty amazing. Found a wasp. Dude, I like all of this. African penguin is better for the wasp. I mean, we can still do this, right? Like, I roll once, I can cycle all of this, and I still think I can buy it at the end. Right? I think. I know Food Dog was also a maybe, but... Oh, I can, but I'd have to do it before. I'm doing it anyway, right? So, +1 attack to these two things. Shop tier upgraded, gain plus 50% attack once. I don't know how long I'm going to be using this, but I assume it's going to be more of a consistent thing than these other guys. This is your cursed lobby. Have you not found anything? Yeah, we're cycling more of these. Cherries, pretty decent. Maybe swap these around. I know you're very tanky and you're pretty likely to get both of your triggers even here, but... yeah, just in case, maybe have you at the back. I just don't know what else to do. Because I could always try and find another apple, maybe. Just any extra stats on here, we get a little extra every time, and it kind of compounds over time. I do have to sell this. Yeah, let's just cycle these. Alright, so we cycle mouse, we get +1/+1. Then we cycle beaver, give 2 random friends +1 attack. Really hoping it hits this. Nice. I don't know whether that actually made a difference or not when it, you know, increases by 50%. We're probably only going to 7 next turn, but in case it did, happy to have it. And I'm just going to roll the mouse. We can try and find, like, more of these, queen bee, whatever. Don't really mind. Yeah, 7. Okay. +3 to a slowest stat. That is going to be HP right now, and I'd be a lot better off just leveling it up compared to giving it more stats. Garlic would be pretty good. Don't care enough about any of that. Yeah, okay, Cycle Puppy by Garlic, I think. Then, I guess I do buy this. It's still strong. Yeah. Okay, well, I don't have a queen bee yet. I might not need to have a queen bee, because... yeah, I don't have one. I haven't bought any honey. So maybe I do try the build where you just go really hard on the wasps instead. You know, wasp tarantula hawk. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, Bombus Style Bombi does have pretty good synergy with tarantula hawk. Maybe it won't matter because might not go that low, but if it does, snipes might be amazing. I don't know. Definitely not Foo Dog, definitely not Lemur. We could still take African Penguin. But I don't know how long I'm keeping everything, and the stats kind of get worse over time. You know, I could just find like a Wasp level up right now. I'm gonna roll it. Show me the level. Could freeze Puppy. Oh, we got the level. Okay, let's do that. So it's 50% right now, but if we go to 100%, we're not going to lose it when we get like an odd number. Wait. We get more stats, but then I can't find you because we see a tier 4 instead. Let's see. So we'd get this upgrade and then 2 more. We'd waste some stats, but I'm kind of into it anyway. Crow, don't really care. Same with Farmer Cat, probably roll. More Wasp, sure. Okay, I do kind of wish I had Lollipop in here, but this is still fun. Maybe if it gets insanely big, I could use like triple frog to swap it onto one of these. Like, do I even still want to do that? Because this is enough to get it to 50. So maybe I don't even give that any more stats. Could pump up another one, alright. Pump Bombus. I'm gonna do that. Let's make you big. Alright. Give this to you as well, or do I want to try and find protection? Protection doesn't really exist. At least not yet. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Let's see view at the front. I doubt it's going to make a huge difference, but yeah, there are going to be some tiny things around. Maybe it helps somehow. HP? 1 now? Stack it all together by Cockatoo? Again, it's not really necessary, but if I do manage to frog swap, then we can get you to like 40 next turn. And I can swap that onto here, and then maybe, you know, still double that one more time. That feels really pointless, but I'm in. Actually, Turtle is definitely something I'd like to pill. No, we really don't want to be committing more to that. Huh. Okay, I'm just gonna do that, I think. I can't do it this turn, but, you know, do this. And then next time we get pilled Turtle onto Wasp, and then you'll be crazy good. I do see Queen Bee. I do not think we're anywhere near, I don't know, in a spot to be able to make use of that. Dude, I'm surprised I did so well against that. I feel like this is the stage where I should be losing against Queen Bee teams. They're just spamming me with like, you know, 4 to 7 stat things over and over again. Anyway, let's do this. So we pull you, we get Melon on this. Again, the next shop level up, we're just wasting all these stats. Maybe I can get lucky and swap it to something else with a frog, but then this would be tiny, so maybe it's better to waste it. Very good, okay. Alright, so we get the flashlight. Break and give the frontmost friend plus 6/6 in 2 turns. And maybe I leave Blue Ringed Octopus. I'd actually like to get more of these things down. Yeah, like, I'm assuming Wasp is probably staying. We definitely want you. I could keep this, but we want at least 2 of these. So let's not do any wide scaling until I can, yeah, make sure I'm actually using it properly. I so wish I had a lollipop in here. I really need it. Okay, so do I start leveling this then? I still don't have good spam to make use of it, but that look cool. I'm gonna buy raw stats. Those are just bombuses. I need to keep this at the front for this turn because of flashlight, so I don't really want to freeze it. Might freeze this. And yeah, banana. It's still not very big, so having random summon equipment might be fine. I think I'll do that. And is anyone running a backline Tarantula Hawk? No. Okay, I don't want these. If I freeze them, I'd have to freeze them for like 2 turns. Which I am not doing. There aren't as many queen bees as I thought there'd be. Yep. Disgusting waste of stats. Okay, Cornucopia. I'm happy enough with your equipment, so I don't think we need to do anything with that at the moment. I will do this. Cats. Questing Beast is in here, so I mean, I could use it with that or Cow, but again, don't really want to touch that right now. I might freeze Alpaca to see if we can find another one. We don't need to level that. I don't know. It's going to be too difficult to find another one if that's frozen. Okay, so just keep rolling. We just need to find more of these. Cow. I will... Oh. I'm going to leave this crow, but yeah, we can maybe double chocolate that next turn. And then I can't cat cow. I don't know. We're doing something. I might just have to leave the cat behind. And hey, look, I did lose, but the Bombus has actually got a good snipe there. It's pretty nice. So yeah, we need to wait a turn on that. I think we're just leaving cats. As for Mongoose, I'd obviously really like scaling equipment. I don't think the Mongoose one is very good right now. But we could use it for a better shield. Because there are a decent number of very high attack things at the front. So maybe if we just give this a coconut, whatever it is that saves me. Again, I need you at the front because of the flashlight, so I don't want this. Let's roll it. Yeah, go. Okay. Snipes, my melon. Pain. That's very good. Okay, and we can maybe use turkey here as well. Like, I don't need 2 of these. Let's check it first. And it wasn't the Tarantula Hawk, rip. Okay, are we definitely keeping Bombus? Because I need to decide whether I'm stacking in or selling for money. I think I'm selling. Let's just get the extra money. Okay, so we buy turkey, we get an extra +3/+1 onto you. And then mongoose out the air palm tree and pray that we can survive. That's also potentially decent scaling. I think we freeze. Leave that, we don't need you for a few turns. Same there, and I don't know. I'm gonna keep it this way. I don't know whether to waste my... Oh god. 2-1B. Alright. Sorry, Kaz. Had to be done. So we level you. And that's looking pretty good now. Like, we're, you know, a little bit of stats away from getting that over the line, which I can probably just use the peach for. Start to battle, remove 3 HP from all enemies for every 10 attack this has. So yeah, we'll do that right now. Slightly better for the palm tree as well, if I keep this positioning. How many tiny things are there at the front? There's one. Did I run into the one team that has a tiny front line? Yeah, stay there. And I like having this here as well, because if we do run into Bombuses, which, you know, almost everyone has one, I think. Everyone does, some are just at the front. Yeah, I'd rather that hit this guy instead of shred my melon. We can make that happen. Surprisingly made it to top 15. I mean, that's not too bad. Top half is pretty good. Okay. One HP. The level I don't need. Greedy toy. Yes, but I do need better equipment now. Gonna roll that. Orange? I don't know, health would be nice, but I feel like you're always going to have no HP because of other people's Tarantula Hawks. I kind of want to buy this just for the future features of Immortality to be better. So I'm gonna keep pumping that. It's kind of a shame I can't do anything with Boxfish. There is potentially a Tarantula Hawk in there. But there's only one, I think? Yeah, and most teams have two. Let's save that for next turn then. Ooh, Yggdrasil, yes. Okay. I'm gonna do this, I think. Still awkward trades. I was really hoping that would make it through whatever's at the front. Instead, it all kind of funneled into it, and then I had to throw away my giant guy as well anyway. Well, there are still 2 Tarantula Hawks. Please show me one. Thank you. Okay, and lots of chocolate. There is a mongoose, which I feel like is a good idea. Not entirely sure, though. I still don't know what I'm doing with this either. Like, I feel like at this stage, the only benefit is it might pop a melon. I'm just gonna eat it. I'm probably dead anyway. It's nice having the summon, but... yeah, let's just be greedy. Alright, so we level you. We have this for next turn. I assume we want this one? Let's do something like that. Yep, okay. Fair enough. Well, again, top 7-ish. Could be a lot worse. GG's. It must have had 3 level 3 Bombi. That's pretty good. I really wanted to not need my Bombus, but the better my Tarantula Hawks get, the better the Bombus would be. It just seemed really inconsistent, and I don't know. I was hoping I'd be alive for more turns, and then I could put down some, like, more, like, protective equipment on my Tarantula Hawks, and maybe they wouldn't be getting one-shot every time. But yeah, the greed was the end of me. What the heck is the whole name of that Bombus bug? Like, Bombus style Bumby? It just sounds very similar to Bumblebee, so I think it's funny. Alright, hold on. What are we doing next? We did Full House in the Weekly, Bees and Wasps. We are doing Belugas today, but we might not open with that. Try the same equipment pack. So yeah, every pet on your team has to have the same equipment at all times. That doesn't mean you can have no equipment, but it would mean everything on your team has to have no equipment. So yeah, for the most part, you're going to be using like Cardinal, Seagull, potentially like killing things like this guy, Turtle, to try and make like mass perk transitions. Again, don't think we really need any stuff down here. Well, maybe we can turn on Tiny House. End turn, gain remaining gold next turn. Let's do that. So call it perks. Yeah, we're doing same equipment only. Intriguing. It can be pretty fun. I can't remember what build I did the last time we did this. Bombasdal Bombi is not at all how I expected that to be spelled. Yeah, same. It's a very fun name though. Like, it's fun to say and it's fun to spell. Stink, good morning. How long am I streaming today? I mean, it's the usual 12 more hours. It's the usual like 2.5 to 3. So yeah, another hour and a half. A little bit over that probably. $12 more hours. It's not 12 more hours. I'm not surviving a 12-hour stream. I mean, I don't even have 12 hours of, like, lobbies ready. I'd have to be pulling from my notepad thing, and we'd be doing, like, the same ones over and over again. Have you ever done treasure chest only pets? How would we... There's no way to check for that, right? Because it would be from within the same pack, it's just from the Griffin toy. Can live with 6 hours of it being weekly runs. It would probably have to be. If I was streaming a lot more, then I think we'd be doing a lot more stuff with the default packs. That would be more for variety than anything, but would also like to use them more often. It's dawn for you? Is the sunrise beautiful? Can you see it? How are they all supposed to have the same perk if it costs 3 to get a single one? You have to buy multiple in the same turn or use other things to get them down in the same way. So again, you can have teams with nothing on them, but if you do have things on your pets, then they all have to have it at once. So let's say you have like nothing on your team for ages, you get a level 3 turtle. Well then at some point you can just pill the turtle and get 3 melons on 3 things. And you know, probably sell up whatever the 4th thing is, and then boom, you kind of transitioned. So yeah, it's all stuff like that. Have you seen the potential puppy pack reworks? I haven't. I know there's been test server updates, but I've never really been plugged into it. Anyway, we should probably get started soon. So yeah, 30-second warning, then we're getting this one going. Think you're going to sleep now? Have a good stream, Keenoe. You're amazing, chat. Don't give Keenoe any more gray hairs. More gray hairs? I mean, I'd appreciate not getting gray hairs. But yeah. Alright, good night, Patat. Thanks for the help today. Is it end turn or always? If you mean the rule, then yeah, it's end turn. Like, when you go into the fight. You're allowed to do whatever you want during the shop phase, because otherwise you can't really get anything happening. But yeah. Alright. we go. Good luck, everybody. Okay, everybody, welcome. We are doing same perk only, so in this one, all of your pets have to have the same equipment on them. You can have no equipment if you would like, but yeah, if you do have equipment, they all have to have the same thing. Some things to make that easier are like chipmunk, fur-bearing trouts, I don't know, cardinal, seagull, the turtles, etc. You are allowed any food though, as long as it's all the same. I will be opening with this, finding 2 of them, kind of cool. And yeah, if you have a sloth that can have different equipment. Also, we have tiny house, I forgot. End turn, gain remaining gold next turn. That might have been nice to use. If we don't lose here, I might just skip my turn. Never mind, we did lose. Okay. I require additional chipmunks then? That's a level. We want it. Hey, 2 levels, okay. Alright, not bad. Just don't lose again. You weren't listening, let's go. It's same equipment. It's posted everywhere. Whoops, you didn't buy anything. Look, if there's any time to not buy anything, it's when you have tiny house. Like, if you get really lucky, you maybe go against someone else that didn't buy anything, and you can, like, start turn 3 with 30 gold. Would be pretty fun. I didn't realize you could do no equipment. Yeah, we never used to, and I only remembered, like, right before we started that we didn't used to do no equipment. But I had already said that you could use no equipment, like, twice while we were waiting in the lobby, so... yeah, for this one, that is what we're doing. Do I just stack it all? I really do want to try and find, like... I guess, like, any of these things. Full first attack, copy tier 5 or lower thing. Yes, you're not faint anymore, so I can't even use you the way I'd want. We did find fur-bearing trout. That is something. Okay, I'm gonna do that. He could get really weird and, like, pill fur-bearing trout and then sell a chipmunk to get stuff that way. Would I, though? I might. Spider. There's a lot of good stuff for the next tier. I'm gonna try that. I don't know whether I'm going to sell the pill bugs or not, so I might just end up wasting those pills. But if nothing else, I know I'm not selling it next turn. Alright. Yeah, I'm just going for level 3. It's going to be easier, I think. Skeleton Dog. I don't know how to use this on this team. I'm just going to end turn. Yeah. Alright, so we saved 2 gold. These guys don't do anything in the fight. You'll faint to give your random friend permanent +1/+1 when you die. So it's going to be buffing one of these 2. I guess it's all wasted, so maybe I shouldn't have worried about it, but... yeah. This is still working fine. I am kind of afraid. Oh, we have an egg team. I know, Sloth, yo, Lucasa. I said your name strangely, Yukasa. Congratulations. Yeah, we got some equipment coming in, nice. Okay. You locked yourself into eggs and now you're screwed. Yeah. I don't know. Again, I feel like if you can get to the Cardinals, then you can potentially just string a load of those in the same turn. And, you know, boom, new team. Alright, love Dolphin. Seagull, okay, that's what we needed. Friend summoned, copy this pet's food perk to it, works 1 time per turn. So that's going to be very helpful for pivoting. I am just buying it raw right now, I think. I'm probably selling Skeleton Dog. I could pill it for the random 1/1, but that seems bad. So yeah, I think we do that, and then we end turn to save the money, and then after that we can maybe try and find your level. And then work out what equipment I want, because we're going to have to lock into something at some point. Yeah. Let's just go then. You're so dead. Wait, how many? Few people on 2. Hmm. We replaced the weakness. Perfect. Oh, we found a level. Yeah, this is great. Okay, so I think I'm definitely pivoting at tier 4. So we try and find Ambrosia or Banana, and then we can spam that everywhere. If we do go for Banana, then I probably want to summon spam team, so I imagine a Turkey would be quite nice on that. Maybe it won't matter. If we get the late tier stuff, then we can just scale and use abilities, probably. Maybe equipment won't matter too much. As for this, I wouldn't mind finding a Lynx. I guess a Parrot can fit into lots of teams, but I don't need many other things. But I think we just wait. Like, I was going to try and roll to find this level, and it's already here, so maybe I just end turn. We go, like, super crazy at tier 4. Yeah, that sounds good to me. I could save Sturgeon and pill that for extra Dolphin XP, but I'd have to sell it anyway, because it's going to be awkward getting equipment down on my current things. I just want to get, like, 1 good equipment on here, sell it, put it on here, and then I have, like, 2 in the shop, and, yeah, an extra from this, so I can make a fairly fleshed out team that way. No Panther in the pack? I don't think so. Nice. I mean, to be fair, if you get a good combo, maybe you get early Red Panda and then combine into Panther that way. But yeah, it's not already in here, sadly. Stingray. So great for getting stats. I don't currently have things I want stats on, though. So I assume Geometric Tortoise is the preferred thing. It's also Cardinal. End turn, copy and stock the nearest perk ahead and discount it by 1 gold. So this is the main way you can get, you know, a pretty easy pivot, I think. And I might want that down as well, just because it does generate more things. I just don't know what else I need to play. I need to find actual equipment first. These aren't anything. Dude. Okay. Like, I'm ending turn. I don't have enough time to do it this turn, so we end it there. Next turn, we pivot to Ambrosia. Are Peanuts tier 6? Peanuts are tier 7, I think. So I actually don't think you can ever use it with Cardinal. It used to work. It does not anymore. Or at the very least, the last time we did this, it didn't work anymore. Okay, so that's happening, I think, right? Yeah. Just get rid of a load of stuff. I don't want it to mess me up, so. Yeah, we do this. Ambrosia onto you. Friend summon, copy it to the thing you summoned, so. We want these down. I don't need to put it onto Cardinal. Like, I want to use this on something that isn't Cardinal, and then we can just play Cardinal, and then it copies it. I don't think I need to freeze the pills, but I could do. I just don't know what I'd use it with at this stage. Like, there's only really these kinds of things. Or we just double play Cardinal and have my free Ambrosia ready? I don't know. It's fine, I guess. I'm gonna roll a bit more, though. Tier level, wouldn't mind it. Huge. Okay, let's save that. So yeah, we should be able to copy the rest of the Ambrosia this turn. Yeah, so we're all Ambrosia. I have a bunch more ready if I want to pivot to tier 6 too. It's a miracle. I would not have survived against that team if I didn't pivot there. So yeah, that's a very nice get. Level dip. Mantis shrimp? Of the things, I like it the most. I don't know how to scale a gorilla, but I mean, if I do, then it might be better long term. Yeah, let's do that instead then. So we'll do that. Gonna stack this again though, see what else we get. And a T-Rex. I definitely want both of these. Now I'm wondering if I can just get rid of Seagull, because I already have Cardinal and like 1,000,000 Ambrosia ready. Yeah, like I don't even need these. I'm probably still going to pivot some of the right side things, but we can use T-Rex to scale these two. This is going to keep me alive for now, and then maybe I can start rolling for chocolates. Let's swap those a bit. Yeah, send it. Oh, we have a skewer team? Wait. Don't die, I must see it. Or did it die? It might have died. There's Lynx again. Lynx is very good, I just don't know. Like, it's great, but so is a lot of other stuff at the end of the game. I'm just gonna roll this. I'm not pivoting in anything else this turn unless I get to level up. And I'm not finding a level up if I'm holding Ambrosia hostage. You could be fun. And plus, I could always try and level it and then, you know, keep checking with Waffle to get the perfect thing. But I don't even know what I want, so I just want to find chocolates. I'm not finding anything. Okay, send again. I was literally just rolling for chocolate, so... Yeah, maybe it's better waiting for actual tier 6 things to be around. Then I might find some on the left side as well. Blackberry would go hard in this pack. I don't know. Because that doesn't work on Cardinal, right? Well, as in, you can re-duplicate it, but I don't think it reattaches to the Cardinal every turn. And that 1 point is why I think it's now a bad idea. I'm sorry, Ryzen. I censored your name for a second. Alright, I still don't want to level Deer. That will be getting sold. I assume I want to find something like Sepnir, because again, it's a very helpful thing to level up. I think that'd be a very fun team, actually. Snake and Cerberus spam. But yeah, I'm just rolling it. Even the Ambrosia. We don't need to swap anything in yet. I did say you were a fun team, but no. Chocolate. Dude, I don't know. Because like, I can level the Geometric Tortoise and maybe it's XP for something else that I want. But I'd way rather get the T-Rex level. Show me this. Didn't. Alan Cow's pretty good though. We can maybe swap out both of those for these. And yeah, you know what? That's enough rolling. Send it. Nice. We made it. Okay, so do I sell Cardinal and then have to find a regular one for my final pivot, or do I sell Deer this turn? Because I only have one scaler anyway, so buying all these things that are good if they're big, but not have a very good way to make them big seems kind of bad. Maybe I shouldn't be going for both of these. Yeah, I'm gonna sell Cardinal. We're really not using that, and this is keeping me alive, so we get rid of Cardinal, we play Sepnir, give that to you. So now we have 3 things that the T-Rex might be able to scale, but it can only scale 2 of them. And yeah, we'll just try and find XP for everything. Maybe some other stats. Yeah, like I'll stop buying pizza. Don't want that. If that turns into T-Rex XP, then I'm very in. I will sell Deer for that. That is how desperate I am. Skewer team down, rip. Accidentally cheated, so you abandoned. Yeah, so if you make a mistake and it's a genuine, you know, accident and you can correct it soon, then you don't need to abandon, just, you know, apologize like you did, and then, yeah, just fix it and you can carry on. Do appreciate the honor, though. I don't think I need anything out of that, so I'm just going to unfreeze them now, because I want to roll a lot still. There's so many. Sure. I mean, you know, it's XP. Anything gets me closer to the T-Rex level. The T-Rex level, sorry. Yeah, it's kind of a shame I haven't managed to level that up yet, because I did find mine really early. What is this bottom team doing? They got 2 honey, but nothing else. That's not allowed. More of you. I don't know. You're so far away from a level, but I really do not have much else to be doing right now. Yes, thank you, finally. And I'm absolutely pushing for level 3. I'd have to get it within like 3 turns or it's not really going to be worth it, but you know, I trust. I think we can do it. I believe. So yeah, start of turn, give 2 tier 5 friends or higher plus 4/4. Hurt, deal basically 2/3 of the damage back to a random enemy. Hurt to gain coconut perk, works 1 time per turn. Start a battle, give the frontmost friend +1 mana for every 2 attack this has. You still suck, but yeah, eventually we get that high level and have some, you know, less tanky things at the front. Maybe we get some early snipes out and kill a turkey or something. And yeah, classic deer, summon a 10/6 bust with chili. Still really want to get rid of that, but not in a rush, I guess. Oh. Running cow, that's also a pretty good way to scale. Okay, I'm kind of sorry, but I feel like you're going places with that. So yeah. Buy both of these. I'm gonna roll once and then end turn. So yeah, that's summoning as many things as they need it to. There's some funky builds about. This is kind of sad though. They only have 1 tier 5 or higher. At least like outside of the T-Rex to scale. That's kind of a scary looking team. Like they have some starter battle snipes and then it's just endless spam. Like this thing being level 3 with a banana on top, there's going to be so many monkeys coming in front of the snake. They're going to be huge as well. Yeah, this is a really cool team. I need to use snake more often. It's fun. What is this? They have an equipmentless scorpion. That's disgusting. Please. I'll do that. Where is it? Yeah, it's gross. So I'm assuming they compatoed something. I have no idea what that would have been before, but yeah, it's quite funny. Another decent team. Oh yeah, it's my clone person, Keenoe. That's another fun team. Like they have money generation, like a lot of snipes, then transforming them afterwards to her pets. And then this is meant to be the scaling, but it's probably too late for that now. Yeah, I mean, getting levels is appreciated, but honestly, after this one, I really doubt I need another level on Gorilla, and I still don't really want Deer. I just need better scaling. Yeah, I mean, even the Gorilla, even if I level it up, it's probably not going to do much half the time. Okay. Aw, I was really hoping to get you on one of those. I do think we leave Gorilla. I still need to find this somewhere. Freeze it. Look, we can find regular chocolate for that. Right? Probably. Maybe. That turtle team is pilling that turtle. Are they dead? Oh no, it's this team, right? Well, they might end up dead. Yeah, they're still in that awkward position. They're scaling one thing with the T-Rex. And now they have a 3 squad with Lynx as their main damage. It's probably not great for them. I think this fight might be a little tough for me as well. Never mind, 1 HP, nice. Is that a Scorpion with no equipment? It was, yes. I don't... Okay, so we sell deer, we buy anglerfish. If it's not T-Rex, then we waffle it, and then it is T-Rex, and then we're great, right? Right? I need this XP, please. Oh my god. Can't even use these. Just buy it. Alright, fine. So we're down a deer. That's really tough. Not dead though. Okay, still 2 HP. We do need to look out for another Ambrosia now, because I do want to, you know, finish slotting stuff in. Or maybe we cycle scale for a bit, because I haven't been doing that, because my team's been full. You know, look for more cow, stingray. I guess there's anglefish, but not feeling as good about that right now. Alright, Lynx, woodpecker, blowfish. No. I'll leave pizza as well. This sucks, dude. It's turned like 20 and I haven't found 3 XP for my guy. You have the turkey seagull. Yeah, no, I remember your team, Ryzen. Cool team, but unfortunately every single game you lost to was starter battle snipers, right? I can see that happening. GG's, Mr. Chili. Wowee, I have it. Right on the final turn. I don't know what to do. Just kidding, I'm leveling it. I really hope the game's over, but yeah. Oh, look, I'm buying this anyway, because worst case scenario, we get XP for literally anything that isn't T-Rex, but that's kind of insulting. Alright, so we're leaving you. I'm just playing this for now, but yeah, I'd have to stack 10 if I don't find Ambrosia for it. Womp womp. Alright. Bye, pizza. We're probably just going to have to run this then. I think you're a better frontline. Top team still has no equipment, which is kind of good for me. But they're both way bigger than I am. No! It's Stinky Sock. Yeah. And neither of them died. That's not a great sign for me. Alright, so leveling you is the biggest improvement I can make right now. If I go against the Stinky Sock again, then it's... Well, I mean, it's probably still going to hit you. If I buy this and it hits you as well, then I don't know. Oh, I hate that. I really hate that. I feel like if I roll for literally just trying to find you, it's not going to happen. So yeah, let's just buy all this. Alright. Make you a bit more tanky. There aren't any Sepnas. Yeah, I can't really make use of you. And... maybe? If there's another turn, then yeah, I can play Tiger, give that Ambrosia, level you. Then we're in kind of a cool spot. Do your best, team. Ooh. Holes? No, it's still bad. If my gorilla managed to get a really clean coconut hit on one of the big things, maybe we were fine there. But, you know, that's not bad. Second place. Pretty good run. GG's. Yeah, unbarred. Congratulations. Fun game. Very good run. Thank you. I'm still a little sad that I didn't get my T-Rex level until right at the end. Like, I think that would have made the difference, and I maybe could have pulled a win out. But yeah, fun stuff. Alright, so these are the other 3 things I had planned today. Sorry, Belugas, mice, and starter battle pets. Ants only lobby. Do you mean any pets with ant in the name, or specifically the, like, 3 different types of ants? Almost took T-Rex like 6 times, but wanted to not have a ton of scaling and still win. I do understand that. Start a battle in Speedy. If we're doing Speedy, it's going to be the mice one. How does mice work? Yeah, so the mice one was going to be a Blitz thing. So I think I had set the turn timer down to like 55 or something. So it'd be significantly shorter, but not too crazy. And then you'd have like 3 HP, and it'd just be the different mice only. So mouse, farmer mouse, and old mouse. I think I'm gonna do one of the other ones and see if I die early, because then I have more of a reason to do a speedy lobby. But yeah. I think we do Beluga. Okay, so this is going to be Belugas only, so you're only allowed to use Beluga Sturgeon and Beluga Whale. As many of each does not matter, but those are your dudes. And I will have a toy on for this one, I think. Mirror. Start of turn, choose a free pet from your last opponent's remaining pets to stock. So that means if you die to someone else's Beluga stuff, then there's a chance you'll be given one of those. Should help even things out a bit. Log. There we go. So Belugas only with the mirror toy. Titles updated. I think we're good. Oh, Speedy sounds good. Can you get 1 minute to throw food in the microwave? Yeah, we'll be doing that one after this, probably. I mean, we're probably going to be doing all of those today. Like, assuming this takes, on the, like, long end, another half hour. Like, it should be fine to do another long one and a quick one after that. Six more lobbies. Three including this one. I might change my mind on what we're doing, but yeah, it's looking like we do this, we do mice only, and start of battle pets only, and then I'm leaving. Also, the last game's already over, so I don't think we need to wait here, so 20 seconds, final call. If you want to get in, do it now, please. Didn't we do Beluga only lobby last stream? I'm not complaining because I didn't manage to play last stream, just feel like I saw Beluga in the thumbnail last time. We definitely did it recently, hold on. I know we did it recently, but I didn't check. But I'm pretty certain we didn't do it with, Tier 1 Beluga, did we? I actually might have just confused myself. When was the Sunday stream? We didn't do it on Sunday. We didn't do it on Wednesday. Maybe I just didn't record it and that's why I'm messed about it. I don't see it in the last like 3 streams. 4 streams. Yeah, I don't know when we would have done it. Yeah, so I might have missed recording it down because I try and keep like a notepad file of when I do things. Yeah. Turns out that guy's been in a coma for 4 weeks. That would explain it. Alright. Anyway, we're starting then. So yeah, Belugas only. The first one is at tier 2. You may have as many of them as you want. Good luck. Good luck, everybody. Okay, everybody, welcome. We're doing Belugas only, so in this one you can only use Beluga Sturgeon and Beluga Whale. You can have as many of each as you would like. All food is allowed, anything goes to the shop phase. Sloth is also allowed. And I kind of wish I had Lemming or whatever it is, but we can roll these. Freeze it. Oh, or we go for the pigeons. We try and get a combo. Let's do that. Please. No? Do the chunky pets. Please. We're not using you. We roll once, we find another one, and then it's there. Incredible stuff. Wow. Yeah, alright. Sell them, cycle ferret, get the balloon. So, break, give the frontmost friend +1/+1. That happens in 2 turns, so we do have the start of next turn to try and find Beluga Sturgeon. Also have 2 free breadcrumbs, and if we go against a Beluga now, like from someone else's early team, hopefully Mira gives me a copy, so yeah, actually kind of want to run into an early one. Really doubt anyone got one on turn 1. Yep. Lost your first turn, rip. I mean, in a lobby like this, is definitely the best turn to throw away. Like, I barely did anything with my first turn. Huh. Okay, well I get a free ferret because they were cheating. Which, if nothing else, is free money. Do I want to reset my balloon? Oh, it's the other guy. I'm going to reset my balloon. I don't know if I'm going to find one this turn, so we'll drag that out a little bit more. Of course we do. Alright. So yeah, some extra attack to that. Cherries, maybe. I'd rather just find more. At least if I get a default stat one, I probably get more out of chocolate cake than cherries. Yeah, I'll freeze it. There it is, alright. Faint summon a 2/3 dolphin with rice on the back. In the back, sorry. Stoke gave you one, nice. 14 rolls, no sturgeon. That's much worse. Like, that's the kind of luck I was kind of expecting, so, yeah, I wanted to stall getting the balloon. Wow. That's nothing. Okay. I like the trumpet dog too much, so I'm gonna keep buying cherries. I was thinking about buying, like, chocolate cake or something, but I'm going to be running at least, well, as many of these as I can get onto a team for now, until Beluga Whale shows up, and then we're probably pivoting to as much of that as I can. But yeah, I think having cherries on all of them is fine. Having a big thing at the back might trade into the obscene amount of dolphins slightly better. Oh yeah, let's have a look at the teams. Yeah, okay, love it. 1-1 Sturgeon. There's another one. There's a 2-1 Sturgeon. So what, that's 3? 3 Stoat dudes? It's pretty good. An empty team counts as 5 of a kind. I mean, I guess. Enjoy the stats. Dude, we have actual 5. It's just him. It's the early Sturgeon guy. Yeah, okay, so we need to worry now, I think. Finding guinea pig as well. If I have 2 empty spaces, I could potentially find 2 of these, and then, might get an early beluga. I'd be more tempted to just stack some stuff in, though, if we find more. Definitely leaving it. Nice. Pangolin. That doesn't work with Mira. There we go. Okay. So yeah, next then we cycle Puppy. Probably just playing this. I could try and get some buffs in. And honestly, African Penguin might be worth it, because turning these things into 3/3s are going to trade so much better when, most things in the game are 2/3s right now. So I think we probably do that. I'm going to leave the cherries, though. Safe. Finding Pangolin again. Do I want to buy that? Like, finding Pangolin and Pill in the same turn feels good, but also it's 4 gold for 4 HP. Like, it's worse than a pair, but it's not that much worse. Maybe I do want that. I don't know. I just can't afford everything on the same turn. If I buy and pill this, I can't buy this. I'm believing it. Alright, let's just roll. We can find more of these things. Would rather do that anyway. We haven't leveled anything up, so I don't need to worry about things getting wasted. I'm just gonna leave it like this. I'd like to have some of the 3 ones like towards the back. Maybe right at the back is the best move, just because they're most likely to run against dolphins that way. Not really sure. Mira is a lie, keep getting dolphins. That does make sense, yep. It's fine. In a few turns, there'll be a lot more belugas around, and then you can maybe get some of those. If you, still have HP. Talking about whales, do I stack in? My odds aren't very good, but I do really want one. Rip. Okay, let's buy some stats for you then. Blood turtle. How big are people's front lines? I'd hate to go against that one, but I guess it would get shuffled to the back effectively, so it'd be facing this. I think piddling a turtle's worth it. I'm gonna freeze that. Yeah, keep buying these. More chocolates. I don't know. It's expensive. I'd rather find a pill. Like, I could go for another combination this turn, but I genuinely don't even know what it would do for me. It would, like, take up my entire turn, so I'd rather just wait. Take your pick. Enjoy. Alright. Yeah, we'll just cycle these as they are. So play another one of these. I can still stack these later, because like there's still stuff down here I can use, you know? We can pill a boxfish or use an anglerfish to try and steal someone else's thing. Seems fine to me. Put that on there, but yeah, let's leave the pair. We want to pill turtle really badly. Although that's kind of it. I could just find that later and still be buying stats right now. Yeah, okay, we buy the pair, but we'll spend the rest of the turn rolling. Or not, teehee. Alright. Turtle, I wanted to do something. But it's fine. We had other things to do. Everyone put your beluga in the back so I can get one. I mean, even if they do, the dolphins are still going to push it forward. You know, you need to go against a team that has mostly whales. Otherwise, this is always going to happen. It's back again. Also stat food. Yeah, we roll. Freezing chocolate, maybe. Yes, I'm still gonna leave crow. I don't think I need any of that. Where is it? Beluga whale, where is it? Okay, good stuff. Love that. Ambrosia, you maybe? Probably. It's still good equipment. Like, we can get better than Ambrosia, but yeah, if my whale situation isn't very good, then I'm going to have to keep rolling until it is. Already out with Beluga? I mean, isn't that everyone? I'm assuming you mean you found a whale. Yeah, that's a rip. Okay. You Fountain of Youth, the blobfish, and got a beluga. And it gained squash. Yeah, so they changed water review. Transform a pet into another one from the same tier with any random tier 3 perk. So yeah, that's what happened there. Anyway, we're putting those on you. I still don't want to use chocolate on this. I really just want to save it for an actual beluga. These are fake. These are dumb fish. I'm not taking that. Come on, whale. Sell summon a level 1 pet from your current tier is a 1/1. It's a 1 in 10. And because it's the end of the turn, I can't even get value out of anything else. You know, like pilling a blobfish. Go for it. At worst, I lose 1 gold. Oh god, okay. No. No. I was gonna do something very dumb there. Like, either stack or sell my guys, pill the wolf, get a load of money. Did not seem like a good idea when I had no time. Honestly, I could do the same with these, though. Yeah, like, if I find a pill and I want to get rid of these, I can gain 1 gold by doing that, I think. It'd be neutral if I cycle a pill bug, though, so not happening. Anyway, eats food, swallow the leftmost chop pet, and summon it at level 1 with base stats on feint. So we'll just put a cuttlefish in there, because it's kind of big. For the most part, just wanted it down and to give it XP, and then I can worry more about the next thing that goes inside when we level it up or give it equipment. Yes. Now I kind of care. As for these, I could freeze something, but also when I level it up, Ooh, actually, that's a point. Does it eat before or after it levels up? Like when you see the rewards? I have no idea. I'm just gonna freeze you. Baycat's cool. I might give it the Peach of Immortality as well. And to start buying those. Also, I now have bad positioning because I have a full team. I'm gonna lose the Dolphin. Needed to swap. They equalized all my stats. They might be able... No, he's dead! I'm sorry. I was gonna say, you might be able to steal my Beluga. Alright, I'm not stacking in. We're just getting rid of this and using... Yeah, the money. So it does eat first. Expected. There is a whale in here. But that seems kind of risky. Yeah, I think that's kind of unlikely. I'm going to keep it frozen. I'm going to use Peach of Immortality, and it's going to eat the gorilla instead. But it is going to come out with double the stats, so it should be pretty good. Yep. And then we can roll the rest away. We freeze a pill. I still want to get rid of the other ones, but it's only if I can play another one. Octopus, I don't know. It's fine, but I don't really care. You'll find at the front because I don't have a full team again. Would have been brilliant if you weren't on 4 seconds. Exactly. If only I had been a lot more snappy about my turn. Oh, gorilla. It's a monster. I hope you got a copy of my gorilla, Mr. Chili. And yeah, there's a whale. I'm just trying it. I don't want to keep these frozen all turn. Ugh. Alright. So, stacking in, again, anglerfish is the only thing I care about, and I want to get rid of most of these, so I'm going to pill one of them. So we're on 6 gold, I pill it, we get a rice dolphin, and I sell that for 3, and now we're on 8? I got more than I thought. Alright. And I'd like to put that on something else. Like a bit of wolf inside. The gorilla's better, though. I just don't want to waste the chocolates, especially when we don't even have equipment yet. But I don't know. I can't just keep rolling with it frozen there. Seems bad. Good. Okay. I do this. Play Sabertooth or not. I was thinking about it, but we actually want better than that now. Like, we're pretty firmly into whatever it is. Also, I definitely wasn't thinking. It's still not safe for my level 2. I don't even think I can make it safe. More money, let's go. Alright. Cycle it, get you down. Putting in Orca inside, maybe. I'll freeze it. It's another one, keep it going. So you get that down. Sure, okay, so Honeydew seems pretty good. I'm gonna put it on the small ones just because I really want to eat additional things this turn. So honestly, I might just do like a mana potion on one and melon on the other. Just to try and not lose. So let's give you the orca, and then you can have a blobfish. And then... I don't think the blobfish is even going to help me in the fight, right? Yeah, we'll do it that way. Put the stats onto this one. Still wasting a dolphin, but eh. Not worth thinking about. Can't fix that unless I put it like behind all these. Melon, huge. There's still way too many trumpets for me to deal with. Okay, thank you for the retriever, Kaz. Appreciate it. Yes, we want to replace blobfish at the very least. I do want to buy these. Yeah, put in you. Right, again, there's like pillable things. I don't think I can get rid of you. We probably just pill Mammoth here and get the 2-2 everywhere. Yeah. Very good. Boxfish. I'm going to freeze it. That's a maybe. I really doubt I'm going to be able to use it, but just in case, we can maybe get rid of this sturgeon, pill that, and we get an extra 10-10, so it won't be as painful. Does shop scaling impact Beluga summons? It does not. Now, the only thing that impacts Beluga summon size is its level. You know, so this thing's level 2, so we summon the thing twice as big as its default size. I assume I'm just not going to be able to use that. Okay, so lots of whales in there, or at least 2, so I trust that we'll find one. Okay. And then, honestly, we probably just double chocolate this, so it eats the boxfish, and then we can make it eat the Niler afterwards at level 2. So that seems pretty good. Baycat, I like it more than some of these things. Sure. And we found another one, nice. Okay, so I like you being at the front. Actually, you're level 1, so maybe we do have Sabertooth first, just to get the Mammoth stats on more things. I think these are all fine as well. But yeah, we do need better equipment, because we're kind of just running one good one at the moment. These things are trading so badly. Finally, Beluga Whale. Mirror, you actually did something. Okay, ignore that, definitely. I don't know if I'm going to be able to cycle Crow. I might die if I try and do that. I can level one of these two. Level you. Equipment. Mushroom. That doesn't do anything with these. Ooh, how does this work? Before attack, transform into an exact copy of a random enemy once. If I put that on this and then leave it at the front, will it copy whatever's inside the Beluga Whale as well? I mean, Durian's the only other one I might take. I think we do it for science. Should have kept the Nyala frozen there. Oh well, we test. We do get the thing! Cool. Okay, so we have a loot box Beluga at the front. That's kind of fun. I'm dead though. Aww. Was hoping we could do that for a little bit longer, but oh well. Still made it to the end of the game, had a pretty fun team. So yeah, GG's guys. Good luck to the rest of you. Let's see, I'm gonna take a quick break, so I'll set up the starter battle lobby, I think. Yeah, we don't need anything special on for this. I'll set this up, take a quick break, and we get started again when I get back. Or, you know, minutes after that, maybe. So, start of battle pets only. Yeah, so I will be back in a couple of minutes. Okay, hello everybody. Oh, I did not mean to touch that. What did that do? Oh well. Remember to take orb off the screen. Welcome back, thank you. Okay, so I didn't have a full look at this pack, but I do believe everything in here is a starter battle pet. So all we're doing is, yeah, every pet on your team has to have a starter battle ability. There are obviously going to be ways to get non-starter battle pets. Please just don't do that, but I assume it's not going to be that beneficial anyway. So yeah, it should be pretty easy to not cheat. Got top 4. That's pretty good, though. Is there Baycat for pilling? There isn't. Because, again, there's already enough starter battle pets that I don't want to put in random other things that you might be able to use to get even more starter battle pets. Because, like, in a similar way, you could potentially put in, you know, Beluga Sturgeon instead of actual Dolphin. But then I might just end up with people running Beluga Sturgeon in a starter battle pet only lobby. So yeah, I think everything in here is an actual starter battle pet. Also, assuming there are only 2 or 3 people left in the last game, we're probably just going to wait for that to finish. Then we can start this up. Hopefully won't be more than another minute or 2 though. I feel like we should do a... I know we've been doing a lot of non-pack pets only recently, even with lots of different variations on it. But it might be fun to try a like Baycat summons only lobby. As opposed to, you know, Stalk summons or Red Panda things. Oh, and hear me out. We put in Beluga Surgeon and actual Dolphin. I mean, I love that in actual packs because Dolphin tends to be really strong. And even when it's not, I still like having it. So, you know, more ways to get XP is always fun. Unfortunately, like I said, I don't want to encourage cheating. And if I have like a single non-starter battle pet thing in the pack, someone's going to end up using it. I can feel it. When did you start doing weekday lobbies? It's been a long time since I've been able to catch stream or Sunday stream, and this was a nice surprise this morning. I mean, a very long time. I don't know when I started. Like, when I first started streaming, like the actual start, I was doing 2 weekday streams, and I think at least one of those was an early start. And yeah, then I had a break and came back to streaming, but only did Sundays. But I have been doing this one for a very long time as well. Got second, couldn't get... Yeah, Beluga levels. Well, hey, congrats on getting second. Yeah, Julius, congrats on winning. So yeah, we'll give this another 20, 30 seconds just so you guys can get in, or anyone else that's, you know, only just got here. And then we're starting it up. It's even funnier, I lost my penultimate help to your clone. That does make me feel a little bit better. Knowing that I could at least beat someone before I died. I feel like I was close to being fine. Like, I doubt I would have won because I didn't have a very strong pivot in the late game, but... yeah, I think my team probably could have made it further than it did. Okay. Anyway, we're starting then, so... yep, all we're doing is starter battle pets only. Good luck. Let's do this. Okay, everybody, welcome. We're doing starter battle pets only. I do believe everything in here is a starter battle pet, so you're allowed to use everything that you see. You're also allowed any food. A sloth is allowed if you get that, and that is all I can think of, so... yeah, good luck. I'm gonna take these, but I'm gonna leave Beetle. And of course I'm instantly punished, alright. Start a battle, give Honeypok to the nearest friend behind. Start a battle, remove 1 attack from the first enemy. And start a battle, deal 1 damage to a random enemy. I think you're going to be the most useless right now, but... you know, I like it in the future. Sort of, and there is Pineapple. We'll see. Hit that. Oh. Still good, okay. Take another one of these. We're definitely rolling. And I'm pretty happy to roll very aggressively. A moth level. A moth can be very strong. But there's also really... you are starter battle, right? I think I just think of this as a weasel now. Like, in my head, it's a transform and a faint pet. But yeah, that does make sense. I'm just gonna leave these. There we go. We got a combo anyway. So yeah, it doesn't really matter what happens this turn, or at least I don't really care, because yeah, we can't lose HP. I'm not sure what tier 3 I want either. Like, there are a lot of good things in here. Dolphin and Blue Dragon are probably top of my list. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea when they made this change, so that if you have something with 1 attack at the front and, you know, geese are trying to hit it, that they just progressively hit things further and further back on the team. But that makes Goose so much better, and I feel like it was always pretty strong anyway. Also, we have Blue Dragon and Dolphin, that's kind of crazy. While things are kind of unimportant and really small, it might be better to go for Blue Dragon, because we might waste snipe damage with this. And as long as we play another thing, I think Blue Dragon's going to be better, so... yeah, start a battle, gain a trumpet for every front behind. I'm just going to leave it like that instead of going for any mana. We could use you as well, and if I swap out another thing for a tier 2, then we can get even more trumpets. Seems good to me. Also kind of nice to pair it with you, because now we're getting a meat bone. Well, has to be you, I guess. Alright, start a battle, gain a trumpet for a friend of each tier. So 1, 2, 3. Works fine. Yeah, push the last enemy 1 space forward. I doubt people are that picky about where the things are positioned right now. But yeah, might mess someone up. More goose, I'm good. I am very okay. Of the tier 2s, I'd actually be pretty happy to take a Thunderbird. Not as happy as a Titan Shrew, because I think money generation is always incredibly powerful. But yeah. We could get rid of the Goose, because I really don't care about leveling Seahorse, and Thunder White Bat's fine, but I'm going to try and pivot out the other things as well, so... yeah, maybe I don't go too hard on trying to level that. Do I ever sell Seahorse for a second one? I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the white back, I think. It's fine, but I'm good. Start of battle, turn into a weasel. They're gonna be tier 3s. I don't know if I'd ever find mushroom as well. Let's just leave it. We can just get strong tier 3s. I believe. Sorry, Shadow. Also, I did read your message. I don't know what to say, though. Okay. Stack you again, play another guy. Hold on to cherries. I'm just not interested in buying any of the other food. Like, I could maybe get slightly better stuff out of a radish on you, but I don't know. I like the consistency. Fine. Okay, so 2 more trumpets from there. You get a random tier 3 perk every fight. It says useful, so it means it's not going to turn into, like, a scaling thing, but yeah, I still don't know how good that's going to be. Be nice if you actually survived for the beetle, but I guess the backline getting that wouldn't be too bad either. There are a lot of tight shrews down here. So many. One of them did get turned into a not weasel. That's a level. There's another shrew. So I feel like I could take a shrew if I wanted, but we're basically at tier 4 and then, you know, reaching into tier 5, so I really don't feel like that's a good idea. I might just sell you to have this down so I can save it for next turn. See how we do something like that. Roll, try and find a final blue dragon. Or a dolphin. It's still very good. There are tier 4s in the next tier though, and then I'd probably insta-sell dolphin for like a hawk or a lynx. So I don't really want to. I'd rather find a blue dragon. Let's just look for that. Oh, a double dolphin though. Yeah, we take double dolphin. Alright. Deal 4 damage to the lowest health enemy. Hopefully it kills. So this is the last lobby. We're going to be doing a quick one after this. It's going to be a speedy mice-only lobby. But yeah, this is probably the last full-length one. Kind of depends on whether I die in like 5 minutes or not, but things seem to be going pretty well. Woodpecker and macaque. Start a battle, summon a 12-12 orangutan with the same food perk as this. So that can be incredibly good. I just don't know if I have enough reason to play like an empty slot thing. Yeah, it's not really a good reason to cycle things. Let me take Woodpecker. Alright, so we'll do that. Stack you. I do not care about more Thunderbird. I think we put this down on Dolphin. I kind of like to put it on one of these. I'd like to find Pineapple for you. So yeah, we'll put down Dolphin. We're going to be stacking those, so I don't want to waste it either. Yeah, start a battle, deal 1 damage to the 2 nearest pets ahead 2 times, but double against enemies. I think that's double the damage, not double the snipes. Really doubt I'm going to get actual synergy for that, but I might still shred some things. Good enough, okay. Yes. We stack, we probably wait for tier 6. Oh, we did find Pineapple as well, cool. Okay, so we roll for Dolphin. Sure. Alright, so ability damage, well, ability deals 2 extra damage 3 times. Again, I know it works differently with different things, because if it's like a, I don't know, on a hedgehog, I think it only uses one of those triggers and it still hits everything for the additional amount. I'm not sure how it works when it's like Woodpecker and stuff, but I assume only 3 of the snipes do the additional damage. How does Tree Kangaroo work against Blue Dragon? Where even is it? Make the last perkless enemy silly and activate it. That's a good question, actually, because once it's silly, I don't know what it would identify for, you know, how many things there are in front or behind it. Yeah, I have no idea. Sorry, Wanda. Big sniper, maybe. Even bigger snipers, huge. Okay, so we're very early to tier 6. So, I mean, Mantis Shrimp is great, but it falls off later. But we're max HP and have an early Leopard, so I think we buy this and we just try and stuff as many stats onto it as we can. I can sell this for a Crocodile, maybe. I think I want to find a Sea Cucumber, so we have scaling. Let's just leave it. I'm going to try and level you. Buying hair, no. Alright, still looking fine. So we get you leveled up next turn, which should be pretty great. You're only doing a 5 damage snipe. But again, give it time. Is that a bad sign? It's all the teams at the bottom that are tight to true. Oh. Kaz, why couldn't we just draw my HP? Bakunawa. Start a battle, make the highest attack enemy sleepy. I don't know how big things are going to be getting. Because, like, there is Stegosaurus. But otherwise, this is the only other thing that might be making things bigger, and it's not like the food is crazy. I'm gonna leave it, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna keep pushing for this. We already have it to level 2. I'm gonna get to level 3. Even if it is worth selling at some point, I don't think it's going to be for a very long time. And Ambrosia you as well, and a level, fine, cool. Okay, so we are probably going to end up keeping Woodpecker forever, same with Leopard, but Thunderbird is getting sold next turn, and we can probably sell these two pretty soon as well. Like, it's nice having the trumpet summons, but it's not very big compared to what we might be able to do soon. Wow. Something good, please. Another leopard, okay. Probably just stack on top, try and level it. I doubt I'm running multiple leopards on this team. I'm also not buying pizza, so what? I was going to sell you. Oh, right, yeah, I was going to sell it for whatever my tier 6 was, but I just used it for XP. Yeah. Okay, so we do want to get more important things down, because I do want to start buying stats, and pizza is obviously like the most efficient one we can find. But if I'm still selling 3 of the things on my team, I don't want to risk it. So we need to find the other base pets ASAP. Get in a better position. Should also maybe think more about positioning, because there are going to be crocodiles around that always snipe the back. Mantis Shrimp always snipes the front. Hawk is obviously wherever you see them, but I can't really play around that unless everyone's playing them in a similar spot. And they're kind of all over at the moment. Haha, counted the Bakunawa. Equipment. Again, I only have 2 things I care about. I just want chocolate right now. Good. Mantis Shrimp. So I probably want a Silky at some point. So we can have like this, and Silky. I feel like equipment's too important, and I have enough HP to not need to rely on a Stegosaurus. So maybe we try and find like a Silky, a Highland Cow. And then I do have room for something else. So that could be a Mantis Shrimp. Let me take it. Wow. Alright then. Start the battle, deal 10 damage to the first enemy. What I need right now is like Yggdrasil or something. I need you know, if I'm going to get wiped out by a team, then I need to just summon a bunch of stuff again afterwards. Also a little bit worried about these. I forgot they existed. When I got to tier 5, I was like, this is the exact thing I need to find, and then instantly just disappeared from my mind. Another 1 HP loss. Fun stuff. Holy cow. Okay, so hold on to it. It's not very good yet. Yeah, like, we're getting a little bit of mana and 6 trumpets right now. Plus you get equipment. Obviously this is slightly bigger, but... yeah. Although we can maybe get rid of Dolphin. I don't want to keep it frozen for too long. Dolphin's unlikely to matter. Yeah, okay, we'll get it down. Get started on you. And I will start buying pizza. You're the only thing I don't want stats on, so... yeah, just try and avoid the blue dragon and then I'm happy. Loving this though. Start a battle, deal 1 damage to the nearest 2 pets ahead 6 times, double against enemies, and yeah, 3 of those snipes are bonus damage as well. Should maybe move you even further in. I was thinking, make sure there's something behind it to, you know, try and soak up snipes before it does its own ability, but it's still gonna get hit really hard. Yeah, like, maybe it's not even good. If it gets sniped for all of its HP before it has a chance to trigger, then it doesn't do anything. And this team has 2 Okra. Whatever. Alright. Buy pizza first, then buy the sea cucumber. Start buying stats. I don't know. I need to buy something. This is like the second best stat food. So, sure. Even more, and you can't tank much either, though. We'll try it this way. Tree Kangaroo is fun, but not very good. Agreed, sadly. I feel like most people don't play around it, but you need to give your Tree Kangaroo a lot of attack to make it, you know, likely to trigger before their thing does. And even on the bonus trigger, it might just hit your team again. So, not always worth it. Whoa! Never mind. I mean, you did die, but you actually sniped my scaling. That was for me. Very rude. There's a Silky. Okay, well, I still think I need that down. I'm just afraid of my team being dead. Yeah, maybe I can sell Mantis Shrimp again, or this. I like the idea of this, but... I don't know. I'm afraid of going against people with, like, loads of Ambrosia. It's not really a thing at the moment. Like, this team has 2. The rest are at most 1. And we might replace potatoes. I don't know. Hold on to it. I definitely want it down. It could have been a great battle for you. I mean, it was still fun. Not a bad one to go out on. Oh, have a great day, streamer. Thanks for the lobbies. See you later, salads. Yeah, thanks for playing. Kill this, please. Someone. Nope. Rip. I didn't even get my scaling. I'm getting scammed. Nah, get rid of the sea. I'm gonna die if I try and use this thing. Alright, start a battle, transform 2 friends behind into any useful level 1 Faint Pets from tier 6. So because these have more attack, they should trigger first, and then we can transform them into Faint Pets after they've done their stuff. This is all assuming that these things are alive to transform, because you don't have any attack, but, you know, it is what it is. Okay, nice. So now that this thing is leveled up, I am pretty, like, well, happy to put lasagna on it, because it is more HP than attack. On here, we kind of want the opposite, but there aren't really any food that do that already in the pack, so... yeah, it's mostly going to be coming from pizza and whatever we can, like, scrounge up from Cornucopia. And hopefully we find some equipment soon, because I'm still kind of suffering with that. Also a hydration, thank you. Oh my god. Why can't that be me? Also, if I level, I still need my things alive for it to be good. Hold on, freeze it, but we need to find defensive equipment. This isn't it. This is nothing. I don't even want coca bean. I'd rather tomato. I'm gonna check the krill as well, though. Pitta, maybe. Put down you. It obviously blocks more damage if we get melon, but that's only if we actually get hit with 20 or more. Well, you know, more than 15, I guess. I doubt it's going to get one shot at 20. I'm gonna give that to it. So yeah, do that. I guess put this on you, even though it's definitely going to die. Yeah, do your best. Have a proper look at the teams before I go as well. I wonder how that Stego team does. Oh. It does not do well. If I'm able to snipe everything before they get to grow, then yeah. Not the best. We'll try and level you now then. I kind of wish I could do something with carrots, but yeah, is it just melon again? There's only one crocodile. So I can maybe get decent value out of putting it at the back. Let's just buy all of that. It's not too bad. So we just beat this team, so I'm probably fine against that again. I'm not loving the look of these because I don't actually have much ambrosia. You know, if they're hitting me with 2 or 3 of these, then I might lose some important equipment. Especially with this one, because like that goes in and then they snipe me. I don't know, it's pretty similar down here as well. It's just the leopard hitting before this one. Then the lynx does even more. Hold. Okay, I actually think that was a really helpful transform for me, so... yeah, fair that I died. Top 4 though, again, could be worse. Good luck you guys, GG. All that, you know. Turn 18 carat on cow trust, yeah. Yeah, no, I needed equipment that was going to help me for like that specific fight. Because I was always about to die there. Anyway, it's half 4. We're doing the last lobby of the day. It is going to be a speedy, cycle-heavy one, so... yeah, mice only. Ooh. Yeah, we put on the Yoyo. Alright, legal pets, show current pack. Mouse, mouse. Mouse? Okay, so those are the only things you're allowed. That does mean if there is sloth, you're not allowed that. Because I don't think there's a way for me to specifically select sloth. Is there? Nope. Sloth does not exist. What about capybara? It's not rodents. This is specifically mice. So if you want to just think of it as things with mouse in the name, then, you know, that works. But we are going to lower a bunch of things. I'm going to put that to 55. I'm going to change the HP to... no, I'll change it to 4. So it's going to be a little bit lower, starting with 4 instead of 5. So it's fast, we have lower HP, you can only use these 3 things. That is the game. Call it Blitz. Mouse only Blitz with the Yoyo toy. What are the rules? Mice only. You can use regular mouse, farmer mouse, and old mouse. Is Shrew a mouse? No. I assume it's also a rodent, and we have done rodents only before, but there's like, 15 of those instead of just the 3 mice. Like capybara? Someone already asked that. And I said it's not a mouse. It's a big cuddly mouse. They're not. They're rodents, but they're not mice. They are cool though. Good thing you put Yoyo on. I mean, yeah, but also I don't think people are actually going to get too confused in this one, Again, you're only allowed things with mouse in the name. I'll just phrase it that way. Yeah, I don't know when the last lobby is going to end. I remember I died towards the end, but I can't actually remember how many people there were. Or how long we've been waiting here. But let's say 1 more minute, then we get this one going. Oh, you think it ended, but there were 2 left when you joined. I mean, probably then, right? I don't remember how much HP people had, but if there were 2 people at the top with, like, 4 HP or something, then that could go back and forth for a while. There were 3 people left with 1 at 2 and the other 2 at 1. Yeah, it'll probably be fine then. You can start soon. Can you do Manatee and a Margosaurus only for another day? Sure, I'll save that for next week. So, like, specifically just Manatee and a Margosaurus only? I do wonder how that's going to go, because that obviously makes the Manatee ability pretty trivial. Once you hit tier 6 and have at least 1 Margosaurus. Yeah, fun to try. Also, I did not mean to hit that. Whatever, enjoy your shout out. Dude, I hovered a message and clicked and hit a shout out button. It's not even Bram. It shouted out in Twitch. Okay. Alright. Anyway, we're starting. Good luck, everybody. Mice only. Okay, everybody, welcome. We are doing a Blitz game of mice only, so you can only use mouse, farmer mouse, and old mouse, only things with mouse in the name. We have 55 seconds per turn. We have Yoyo toy enforcing it, so you can only use these things, and anything else gets removed at end of turn. And we only have 4 HP, so probably going to be a pretty speedy lobby. Do I have a cycled duckling instead of just playing this? It's like marginally cheaper. And then I can buy the other one next turn. Wow, okay. These aren't even the good mice, though. Like, this trades with a single farmer mouse. Yeah. This is not even good. I'm buying them. Cycle Beaver, get to attack. It's actually pretty helpful. Maybe I roll? I'd rather just get like an apple on this or something. Yeah. Alright, so I'm probably gonna lose. This is not good. Goated-ish starts. It's... yeah, emphasis on ish. I just need to go against someone else with a similar awkward setup. Like, it's a lot better than finding nothing. I'll definitely give it that. But yeah, like I said, 3 of these regular mice, if everything's just default, yeah, you need 3 to trade into a regular farmer mouse. So it's really not as good as it looks. Alright, so permanent lost HP. Probably do want to use the Sphinx toy, like the level up thing here, because we have 1. And I really do need to make something big, so friendly level up, give it +1/+1. Just do that. So now you're very big. And then, yeah, replace it with the puppy toy. Is that, or I have to, like, sell my mouse to buy this and give that the apple and then sell it, and that just feels horrible, so... yeah. I'm not touching these. Alright. Pretty good. I might swap those. I don't know. I think I should, because then I can sell this again for effectively the same stats as an apple. I might just be dead, though. This is looking really bad. I can put it onto this one. Do I ever do that? Then I can sell you for even more. Let's do that. Alright, I'm going to try and keep this guy around then. Even if he doesn't have a battle ability. Like, none of these are going to matter long term. So I do want to sell that this turn. I don't know whether I'm fine to buy cloudberries or not. But I'm doing it. Just keep making that crazy big. Frog swap I don't need. Another cloudberry. Maybe, but it's not as good as salad bowl, and I can still buy more things. Yeah, send. Okay. Found nothing, but also your internet keeps lagging, and you missed the last... oh, the first 2 rounds. Okay, yeah, this is a bad one to miss multiple turns in, but if it makes you feel any better, I'm also about to die. Yeah, I think we need to do this to try and not be dead this turn, but it's probably still over anyway. I don't know, I mean, there are teams I can beat here. It just really sucks being on 1 HP turn 5. That does not feel good. Maybe if I can make it to tier 5, we just really get going with the cycling. We live! Okay, first trophy. It's just a miracle I'm not dead. So, I actually really want equipment on this, and the equipment I can see doesn't seem very good. Like, I could pill fur-bearing trout, and then that's something. I'd probably want to run to the front if I'm doing that, though. But maybe I look for Antarctic krill and try and get, like, even garlic, you know? Might be fine. That's kind of nice. Alright, so we got the triple. I'm just gonna keep buying. Let's keep going. We got a lot of stats that turn. Let's pray that it's fine. First one out, rip. Okay. Sorry, that is very sad. I was just making sure that I wasn't like about to join you. More cloudberries. So yeah, get +1/+1, triple on every third, so we get another 3/3 on this one. Very good. Really doubt I'm leveling anything. Yeah, it's probably just by the salable. I literally just need stats on the things I have. Like, I'd like to play one old mouse. But actually, do I even want that? It will replace my toy at the start of every turn. And while we might be able to get it to trigger, it won't be very often. Maybe I'd be better off just with another one of these things. Another farmer mouse. Because, like, the actual scaling toys are probably better, even if I have to pay. There's a ring trout with a pill, but yeah, I'm gonna leave that. Same with Lego pill. Free things and equipment. Nice. Okay, choose any perk from the current tier to stock at 1 gold. So we get 2 options, and I have to pay again to actually get it. Full battle summon a 5/5 pet like this. That's not horrible for my front line. Yeah, I'm gonna be running an empty space for ages. I think that's actually kind of cool. Take this one again. Why is it the same stuff? Does tier 4 just suck? What is that? Freeze puppy. We can actually probably do better than that now. Yes. 26. Ugh. I'm also about to die. If I buy this and that gets me killed, I'm not going to be happy. We do roll. There's definitely better things to cycle at this tier. Snapping turtle. It's not protection. Actually, yeah, no, it's not very good. It's not protection. There's going to be bigger things coming in, I think. We probably leave it. Spread that out a little bit. I will buy you because I can't really do anything else this turn. I don't know. I can't put an old mouse down. I'm going to lose my other toys. Here's the comeback. No, I needed my double hit. You jinxed it. I blame you specifically. You did this, Cole. Yeah, okay. Well, that was definitely the worst game of the stream, but you know, we had some pretty good games this stream. Can't really complain. Yeah, okay. Well, anyway, I'm out. GG's and good luck to the rest of you. It is a shame I died there, because tier 5 is when it really starts picking up. You know, like there are cycle things and ways you can get stats at, you know, tier 4 and lower, but this is where the fun stuff is. Even tier 6, like this introduces some good stuff as well. Like potentially pill that's free money. Maybe like questing beasts with cats. Pill this, play that, free things to play. It's a shame. See ya. Yeah, so this is the end, guys. Thank you all for playing. We'll be back same time next week or on the, you know, later Sunday stream. Worst game and shortest. I mean, that works, right? Had to suffer for less time. Thanks to the lobbies, you're very welcome. Yeah, glad that you had fun. Okay, I'm off then. Have a good week, everybody. Oh, it's been your best so far? Alright, good luck, Tom. Bye, everyone.